Welcome back, everyone, here to Bronx Talk. Today we got a very special video for you guys. We are going to be talking about the Yankees' best possible lineup for the postseason. There's obviously a lot of different ways you can mix and match it, especially in the lineup, but we're really going to be talking about the players on the field, the players starting the game, and just keep that in mind because there's a lot of different angles you can look at the lineup, and the lineup's gonna differ, obviously, based off what pitchers on the mound, righty, lefty, who they're going up against. But this is really like the players we want on the field starting. So just keep that in mind. So we'll go back and forth with it. So Christian, who is your leadoff guy?
I think there's two options here for leadoff. I'm going with DJ LeMahieu. He's been the guy the past few years, super consistent. Last year didn't really count. He had the injury. But DJ's kind of just been the guy right now. Obviously, the other guy, Benny, is really hot right now. You could definitely make an argument for it. But come postseason time, DJ, I want him starting off the game. When the lineup flips over, I want him coming up with guys in scoring position. He's kind of just my guy, but definitely can make the argument.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the counter argument there. I'm going to go with Andrew Benintendi. I've really been a big fan of him. Really wanted the Yankees to get him at the trade deadline. I was pushing for that hard, and luckily it did come true. And I really like what I see from Benny. Puts the ball in play. He's came up in big situations, got the job done. And I really, really like Andrew Benintendi, and DJ is also a great argument, but I would like DJ, in the middle kind of part, but kind of as like my second leadoff. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's fair. Again, argument could go either way. Number two, you already hinted at it. It's Aaron Judge. I think the only other argument you can make is like Benny DJ or DJ Benny, but with everyone healthy, the Yankees lineup is so deep. I don't want to push a guy like Stanton or Rizzo to the 5 hole. I just don't think you have to do that, and you want Judge getting as many at bats as you can. Assume you have the same thing.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I think the one case you can make the argument for a DJ Benny or Benny DJ, is if you're going up against like a really, really tough pitcher. I don't really have a problem with that too much. Obviously, it's going to depend who's on the mound, but personally, I'm going with Aaron Judge in the 2 hole just because that's been his spot all year. He's done a lot more than excel on that spot, and it's just kind of his spot. And so I'm gonna have Judge in center field, and he's gonna bat second.
Oh, that's fair. I got Rizzo at 3. I just like kind of splitting up Judge and Stanton because you got two of similar hitters, big power guys, some swing and miss, but I like just having Rizzo kind of in the mix there. So I got Rizzo at 3.
Yeah, I also have Rizzo at 3. Similar to Judge, that's kind of his spot, He definitely gives a lot of protection to Judge. He, of course, got the righty lefty. In my case, I got lefty righty lefty, and it's kind of been a spot. Makes the pitchers pitch to Judge because Rizzo's one of the best hitters on the team, and it's just kind of been a spot all year. It's kind of as simple as that, but I'm gonna have Rizzo batting third, first base,
and then Stanton 4. I have him going in right field or DH. This is kind of dependent on what happens to Carpenter. Pretty much whoever can play right field better will be there. I'm going to say it's probably Stanton. He has a month to get right there. Carpenter will only have like a week before the postseason. But, Stanton at 4, playing right field or DH probably.
If he can't play right field, they have Benny in left. They're not going to move Benny. So if the right field's too big, he's going to DH. That's the bottom line because they're not going to put him in an outfield that's really, really big and right or long and right. So he's going to DH if that happens. No problem with that. And yeah, I also have Stan hitting cleanup, and being my designated hitter.
No, it's fair. Five, I think we might differ a little bit. I got Matt Carpenter, and again, same thing as Stanton, DH or right field, left field, wherever. Um, Carpenter at his best is like one of the best hitters on his team. Now, as we said, he's only going to have like a week before the postseason. Who knows how it'll be? Maybe he lost his swing, but this is the Yankees' best possible lineup, their dream lineup, and their dream lineup is Carp fully healthy. So I'm rooting for him. And I mean, if he gets back, I told Ryan this, he's going to be like the X factor. He's going to have big postseason moments. He's going to come up big in the postseason. So
You think so?
I'm rooting for him. Yeah, he's just kind of got that attitude, like Raul Ibanez.
Yeah, that was something. I have DJ LeMahieu batting fifth. That's kind of also his spot when he that's kind of also his spot when he's not in the leadoff spot. And I like DJ at the five. Because you got the sluggers up there, Judge, Rizzo, Stanton, and then you got DJ kind of turning the tables a little bit in the five spot. I like him there. I like DJ LeMahieu. I think he brings a lot of great things to the table. That's why I want him in the middle of my lineup.
In the six hole, I have like two guys. It's either Torres or Donaldson. So you want Torres to play second and DJ plays third, or Donaldson at third and DJ at second. Now it's kind of who's
all
hot
going to be
at the time.
matchups too.
If there's a lefty, even though both are good against lefty, Donaldson especially. But it's really a toss up.
For the guy I have batting six, I'm gonna go with Cart there too, right after DJ. I think DJ and Cart always gonna give you a good AB. And I think having DJ and Carp right next to each other is really could grind out a pitcher, because those guys seem to always put together really good at bats, and that could be pretty troubling for a pitcher, right, Christian? If you just face the big guys, Judge, Rizzo, Stanton, and then you got to face DJ and Carp, who are going to kind of grind out those at bats, kind of get your pitch count up, try to get to that bullpen. So I'm gonna go with Carp. I'm put him in right field. Definitely gonna have to be ready for that defensive replacement. So you're definitely gonna have to work that out. But yeah, Carp's gonna get the start in right field, and hopefully he can do a really good job.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll give you my 7, 8, 9. I got Benintendi in left, Trevino catching, and then Oswaldo Cabrera at short.
My 7, 8, 9, I got Torres second base after Carp. Then I got Trevino 8 catching, and then I also have Cabrera at 9 shortstop. But IKF is really, really good with runners in scoring position this year. He's batting like 330 something. He's really good. So I would like IKF in a big spot as well.